YouTube, Antics here with the swole on, the fro on, and if you need the explainer, I am the Alpha Tamer. But today it is not about me, it is about this man right here. Will you please introduce yourself?
How's it going, guys? My name is Kevin, or OTK2 in the Bandai thing, and I played Wargreymon today.
Wargreymon, and what did you achieve with Wargreymon?
I got top 4 and online regional.
Online Core TCG Regional. This is the first regional of the new format, BT15 post starter deck format. Will you please take us through the deck profile?
Yes, so I started with 4 Koromon. I think this is the best egg. The plus 1k you don't need because your Wargreymon's already like 20k. And the draw one after security check, it's if you die to an option card, then it's obsolete. But
Makes
the
sense.
Koromon's best. Alright, we're going to rookies now. So we played 4 of the BT12 starter, of the searcher. I'm sorry. This card is the best searcher on the deck, obviously. We played 4 Agu X, and then we played 3 of the BT14 Agu.
Awesome. 11 rookies total.
Yeah, it's pretty standard there. Alright, champions. Champions, I played 4 Greymon X from starter deck, 3 Grey X from BT9, a BT5 Greymon, and then a BT11 Greymon X.
Nice. So, can you, if you don't mind, take me through the logic behind playing a BT5 Greymon?
So if you have this guy and then the black tie that costs 3, if you're at 3 memory, you could go into a Wargreymon and keep turn.
Oh,
Because
okay,
you
that's awesome. So you just turbo from your rookie all the way to
yeah,
your boss.
and it costs 3, which is nuts in my opinion.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, ultimates. We have 4 of the piercing Melgrave from BT12, 3 of the Melgrave X from BT9, and the 1 Alterous mode.
And so with the Alterous mode, how often did it come up where you were maybe like, popping smaller bodies or maybe just using it for like protection against decks like Levia?
So, for example, this card, this Grey X, allows me to survive if they just play Levia and I just have a Wargrave. This allows me to survive. I think this prevented me from losing one game, which got me the win later. And the protection is just great in case you have Wargrave X.
So this is like a great just like kind of toolboxy card.
Correct. Correct. All right, Megas. We have 3 BT12 Wargrave. We have 2 Wargrave X, and then 1 BT14 Wargrave X.
And so tell me about this BT14 Wargrave. Are you a believer? Is this card good?
I think this card is a very good utility piece. It's very strong when you like want to put early pressure on them, because this guy could get 5 checks easy, and if you pair him with the Wargrave X, you keep turn on top of that, which is bonkers. You just go Omnimon for game, and they're like, I couldn't do anything.
Nice. All right.
And then this card is, he's insane. He's the goat. He's the reason we put the deck.
Facts. Facts.
And then for ultimate megas, whatever you want to call them, we play 2 Omnimon and then 1 Omni X.
This is like a red Omni deck profile here. Did you ever regret playing this many Omnimons, or were you okay with it?
No, honestly, I think this is a perfect ratio. And there was one game I couldn't see him for 3 turns, but like I was controlling the game, so like I was just looking for this card to win, and I finally drew it, and we won because of this card.
Awesome. Blitz
All
Omni
right,
for games still good, huh?
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It was good in BT5. It's good now. I would play 3 offensive training, 2 Hades Force, 2 regular X antibody, and 1 Crimson Blaze.
Nice. So Crimson Blaze, are you playing this for like Finry matchup, or what are you thinking with this card?
Honestly, this was playing BT14 for Fenry, but like I just never took it out, and it actually won me a game today against Security Control of all this.
Oh yeah, that's the game we saw on stream. That was sick.
Yeah, that was insane. That game was insane. This card should not be banned, but it's good. Okay. People say it's banned. I'm like, no, there's no reason to ban this card. All right, Tamers. All right, we have 3 black tie, 3 costs from BT12. We have a BT1, Tai Kamiya, and then we have a Yuya from BT9.
Did you
Or
like the
BT11.
Yuya? Did it play well for you?
Yuya was pivotal against secure control and the Leviathan. Because the Leviathan has a lot of clearing or deletion cards in security. So this made so that like I don't have to worry about those cards.
Very nice. Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. All right, so before we get to shout outs and everything, I did have a couple of questions for you. First, is there anything in the deck you feel like you would have changed from a ratio perspective?
I do want to play another Crimson Blaze, but I don't know where I would put it or where I would take out for it.
Yeah, that could be pretty tough. And for those of you who don't know Kevin, who don't know K2, he's been playing Wargrey since BT5. So I think he's been working on a deck long enough to really be well versed in fine tuning some of the ratios. So I couldn't even imagine how tough it is for you when you're trying to find like one spot for one card. It must be a headache for sure. Um, Another
Like,
question I had, would you mind telling me what your matchups were for the day?
course. So Ramen was against secure control, and that Yuya made it easy. It was cake.
That makes
Round two was
sense.
Black. Yeah, round two was Black War, and Raid War should just defeat Black War like 90% of the time. Round three was Leviathan, and he bricked game one, so I got that one, and then he won game two, that won game three. Round four was Masty, and that was on stream, and I got lucky because I made a misplay, but he also didn't capitalize on it, so I stabilized and beat him. Round five was also Leviathan, and I got lucky with him too. I just beat him. Round six was secure control also, and that Yuya was super important. That's when the Hades forced in security, and then Crimson Blaze like sealed the game for him. Round seven was my only loss to Red Hybrid, who got first, and he was a really good player also. He was. And then round eight was Mirage, and I've had a long Mirage practice, so I knew exactly what to do.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you have any shout outs?
Of course. So first, I would like to shout out the DFW community. They brought me in. I get to play with them, and they're very welcoming. So I couldn't have gone this far without them. Next, I would like to shout out my team Limit Break. They brought me on after I got like a top 32 at like a DigiFest. But like they've trained me and like I've grown through them and couldn't have gotten here also without them. And then there's a test group I play with called NFD, and they play with me constantly. Like they probably get sick of playing with me.
Sick of playing with.
Uh, yeah, Antics here, he plays me the most probably, and we just sit down for like 5 hours and play.
Yeah, I
And I
mean,
don't know.
yeah, I definitely will attribute my Jessmon practice from our very first year of nationals. It was all you for sure. Like hundreds of hours of play, probably.
It was so much, and like you would think I'll get discouraged by all the Gobble Bond, but it worked out.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
lastly, there's a guy named Domino or LCQ to top 32. He also is a Greymon fanatic, so we've designed this deck together and we've like talked about each card and why it's valuable, why it's not. So I couldn't have made this other.
And for those of you who don't know Domino, he the LCQ to top 32 that was at last year's nationals. Literally, he had to play a 3-day tournament. He had to play the false day one and then the actual day one and then day two, going undefeated from one of the LCQs all the way into top 32. I think only losing one match on day one, but you guys should go check him out too. He's been playing Wargrave for a very long time as well. Awesome. Well, Kevin, we really appreciate the deck profile on behalf of the DFW community. I'm going to speak for him, even though they probably wouldn't let me. But I'm going to speak for him and say I think we're really proud of you. You represented yourself well, your deck well. Kevin's a really nice guy. If you guys ever have the chance to play him, he's online all the time. He's always down for games. Great player. And I'm glad to see you got your top 4, and hopefully next time it's a win.
Right. We're hoping for it. We're hungry for it.
Absolutely. Well, YouTube, that was our deck profile, and it's antics here with the swole on the fro on. And I already gave you the explainer, but I'm going to give it to you one more time. I am the Alpha Tamer. Peace.